is 200 names long. Cloud shops, inference, farms, Datacenter, ops. Most of them don't pick up, most don't call back. The ones who do wanna know what you've got. Who's your foundry? Who's your funding? How long have you been running? 6 weeks, 43 cards, and a benchmark, that's the whole pitch. Take it or leave it. 97 doors closed, 3 still open. One of them is leaning forward. First customer, a purchase order with a real number on it. First customer, real money for a real product. First customer, somebody said yes. Site visit on a Thursday, 2 engineers fly out. A conference room in a building they've never seen. The operator's got questions off a list. What's your failure rate? That answer don't exist. What's your RMA process? Wrote it on the plane. What's your update path? Thumb drive will explain. Honest about everything they don't have, honest about everything the numbers say they do. She's looking at the power numbers, she's looking at the cooling numbers, she's doing math on a legal pad. First customer, a purchase order with a real number on it. First customer, real money for a real product. First customer, somebody said yes. 3 weeks later, the email comes in. Purchase order, 12 cards, net 30 terms. Not a trial, not a loan, not a pilot. 12 cards at list price, no concerns. Accounting's never processed one of these. Someone downloads a template, makes the call, prints it out and walks it down the hall. Signed, scanned, sent back before lunch. 12 cards times list price. First real revenue, first dollar that didn't come from an investor. First customer, a purchase order with a real number on it. First customer, real money for a real product. First customer, somebody said yes. 12 cards out of 43, that's 28% of everything we've made. Going to a building we visited once to run workloads we didn't pick. On a network we don't control, for a customer betting real money. That 3 people in a garage were right about what's per inference. Installation day, 2 of us on site, racking cards in someone else's row, someone else's power, cooling network, our silicon, our board. Here's how it goes. Power on cards, post the cluster joins. First inference on a customer line. Latency numbers match the benchmark flat. The operator watches, takes her time. She nods once. That's it. That's the whole review. First customer, a purchase order with a real number on it. First customer, real money for a real product. First customer, somebody said yes. First customer, and the cards are running in somebody else's building.